I'll let you start this one.
Are you ready?
Mind Freak, are you ready?
Mind Freak, yeah.
Nice. That's a good start. Welcome, everybody. It's the basketball podcast, The Sports Distraction. The basketball distraction. It's going to be called from now on.
Just gonna change the name a little bit.
Yeah. No, Sports Distraction still. I remember telling...
Sports distraction is still very not accurate since we talk about two sports.
Well, we talk about sports and then get distracted.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Hey.
But I remember
Different
before we started this, I was like, yeah, I came up with that name, and you're like, that's gonna be it. That's gonna get us listeners.
That's a great name.
That's such a good name. People are gonna be so enamored by that name.
I see other names of podcasts. You're like, what the fuck is that? It's such a shitty name.
Wait, don't tell me, the quiz one. Have you heard of that?
I've never heard of that one.
Oh,
so.
it's just like the biggest losers of all time. Doing
the winners from The Biggest Loser.
Yeah, the winners from the Maurice from The Biggest Loser is on there. And
Oh, nice.
he does tidbits now. Does
That's cool.
Trivia. No, that's not it.
Oh, whoops.
But before we get too far into it, it is a basketball podcast, Sports Distraction. Happy birthday, Kobe Bryant. The late Kobe Bryant's birthday today.
Oh, seriously?
Don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, hurts every time, baby.
I know you
That's
think
why
about it, you're
Nike's
just like,
doing. I've talked about it in the past. That they're doing Mamba Week
I saw that.
and
Yeah.
all the shoes. No chance you're getting your hands on a pair of those.
You have to be some sort of you have to have a room of servers
Yeah,
that
just
connect you to the internet.
like processing power.
Lightning.
Yeah, you have to be that one woman in Germany who didn't even realize she had like 80 gigabyte upload speed or whatever, 80
Yeah.
gigabyte a second. She's like, oh, she had fiber optic and she didn't even realize it was like the fastest in the world.
And I'm just like, I have an iPhone 9.
Yeah, is this
That
good?
enough? That quick?
Well, it's like, yeah, I'm on the Wi-Fi at my gym
Come on.
trying to, yeah, but yeah, R.I.P. to the big man. It's really like they're posting about it all over Instagram today and stuff.
Yeah,
It's,
okay.
happy birthday to the Mamba baby. But speaking of the man himself, he's imbued the body of Damian Lillard, and
Oh, has it? Yeah.
He's
He's gifted him
we'll
with
start with that. We'll
power.
we'll start with the Blazers Lakers. Have you have you watched those games?
I watched 2 of them, I think.
There's only been 2. Oh no,
It's been 3.
yeah, the
They're
third
down
one,
2-1
third one was
now.
yesterday. Yeah, that's like I would love for the Blazers to put the Lakers out.
I just watched, pretty much I just watched AD just totally oh, okay, I'm just going to turn it on in the last half of the game here,
Yeah.
and there we go, we won.
He's
Perfect.
Anthony Davis is just so long. You can't.
He was just draining.
Said it before,
not
saying-
even 3, it's just 2. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, well, it's like Shaq always says. It's like,
Unstoppable.
oh yeah, people always want like the 3-pointer shooting the long, like, which obviously like some people are good at that, like Steph and Dame, but it's like, yeah, 3's more than 2, but 2's more than 0. So
Yeah,
like,
he was getting 2 every possession.
yeah, so
It's
like
oh my God.
that adds up pretty quick. But I've like even before the podcast, anything like they were like, oh, Lakers Clippers. That's what's going to be, Lakers Clippers. Like, yeah, who's guarding AD though? That's literally it. That's what it's always going to be, is who's guarding
I
this
don't know,
motherfucker.
but if I were to base it off of what I saw from the Clippers, Mavericks,
Mm.
Kawhi's just gonna block them both at the same time because he's like lightning quick. He has this
Yeah,
speed that I was like, holy crap, he's
Yeah,
fast.
He doesn't.
So strong.
I think when
fast.
he played in the Raptors system, he didn't really have to run. Like he didn't like we don't do a lot of
right.
we don't do a ton off a transition. Like we really are like play our system.
Yeah, you'll just get the ball in the corner and just zip into the middle, and you're
Yeah.
like, whoa, what the fuck?
Well, it's because he's fucking. It's so funny because Paul George, he's just falling apart, man. Paul George, like after he has the he's cursed. Where Dame Lillard is blessed by Kobe, Paul George is cursed because Paul George is talking dumb shit on Dame Lillard. Like, oh,
Like, oh yeah,
yeah, oh, okay. How you gonna?
cool.
So like
Oh,
he always
that's fine.
they always call him a playoff P, Paul George, but now he's a pandemic P. Because fucking Kawhi and like Kawhi's just dragging him, that whole team.
Oh my God, dude,
It's almost like
it's crazy how good he was last
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So good.
we were lucky to have him for a little bit there.
And you're like, well, it wasn't just that, but that I was hoping they would lose
The Clippers?
The Clippers would lose, so
Mhm.
then I can be like, see, the Raptors had like a good team around them,
Yeah.
which they did. But
Well, I think
seeing what he's doing now, it's like, oh my god.
the Raptors and the Spurs both had good teams around him. It's just he's.
Right.
I said that like kind of jokingly the one time, but there is a bit of truth to it. I feel where he always has such a great situation. He's never like LeBron was last. Well, I guess they didn't make the playoffs last year.
I guess when you're that good,
Yeah.
you afford yourself the good situations because you can just go wherever you want.
Yeah, you can.
You just kind of pick like, yeah, I'm gonna go here, and they're like, okay,
Yeah.
yep,
Which
that
is
sounds good.
well, that's like it's interesting because like the Lakers, they kind of get fucked the most from the whole bubble thing. Because if they did end up playing the Clippers, it would be basically 7 home games for the Lakers playing at the Staples Center. Because there's so many fucking like it's shocking how few Clippers fans there still is.
Yeah,
Like
but
that
here's
would-
the thing: there's no one there.
What do you mean?
You said it'd be like 7 home games. How?
Oh, like if they weren't in the bubble.
They weren't in the bubble.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. If this was
right.
the
right.
Lakers get fucked the most from the
Sorry.
bubble because
Got you.
imagine playing like because what's it been like 7 years since they've had playoff basketball for the Lakers?
That's true. I didn't even think of that.
It'd just be like, yo, 7 just fucking rocking Lakers games. It like
That's true.
yeah. So like
I didn't even think of that.
it's that like they always talk about like, oh, they should move Charlotte to because Seattle when they took the Sonics away, sent them to Oklahoma.
right.
They're like, oh, like yeah, like let's send like Charlotte to Seattle. Let's send like just like a team that like people think is like whatever. They should send the fucking Clippers to Seattle.
Give them a break.
No, it's not like they
Give them their own home.
yeah, give them like yeah. At least when it was like they were in San Diego, it's like oh okay, at least they're that's like the difference between like Sacramento and LA or like Golden State and LA.
Right.
Like it's crazy how like it's like you think of just oh like California, it's like everything's like fucking far away as shit. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean. But
Yep.
yeah. What have you watched any other games? I've been watching.
Yeah,
I've
I've been paying attention to Trailblazers. Watched a couple. I watched one Raptors game just because
Yeah,
there's no one playing for the Suns there. It seems
the Nets. You
the
mean?
Nets.
Yeah, it's like yeah, watching because I think what do we predicted that the Bucks Magic would be a sweep.
I predicted that and I was wrong.
Yeah, somehow
It's like,
miraculously,
fuck, really?
fucking Nikola Vucevic heard you and was like, you know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
I'll go for 36 and 14.
I'm gonna take the first game
The fuck?
right from under you. And you're gonna be like, what the hell happened?
That just ruined everyone's bracket.
Way to go, jerk.
No one saw that coming. But yeah, it looks like how much is left in the fourth for the Sixers Celtics?
Yeah, I think the 76ers are gonna get swept.
Yeah. Well, it's not really. Embiid has no help, man. That's the worst part. You feel bad
He's
for him.
putting up points. Like he's not dinking around. He just
Well, like
you
the
said, he doesn't get
Sixers,
support.
I think there's like this one I saw. I don't know if it was a tweet or like an athletic article or something where they're like, "Oh, if the Sixers just stopped after like they made one trade, if they didn't sign, or maybe it was before the Tobias trade, but if they just kept their one, or maybe before the Jimmy trade, I can't fucking remember, but they would have like Embiid, Robert Covington, Ben Simmons, like Shake Milton, and then like they'd still have JJ and like Dario Saric and shit, and it's like that's honestly a better team than the Tobias Al Horford Sixers, like because they constructed themselves, they dropped so much
Right.
fucking money trying to like defend against Giannis, and they're not even gonna see him. They're just gonna get fucking smoked by the Celtics.
That like will it be Celtics Raptors?
Yes, if the Raptors. Oh, that's interesting. Could it be 2 sweeps?
Yeah, so like neither team gets a. I'm pretty sure the Raptors are gonna sweep
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
You're confident that's on at what 6:30 tonight?
That's happening today, and
Mhm.
then the same day, like, fucking.
Celtics are playing right now.
Celtics are playing right now. They're up 106-92 with less than 3 minutes left.
Yeah, so that's pretty much curtains on that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's like 14-point lead.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure they can protect a 14-point lead in 3
Yeah.
minutes.
Well, no, it's so like
That's nuts.
I saw a hilarious photo. It's the top 3 picks of the Jason Tatum draft because the Celtics took Tatum 3rd.
Tatum, man.
The Lakers took Lonzo Ball 2nd, and the Sixers took Markelle Fultz.
Yeah,
It's like
Boston just totally won
Well,
that one.
it's like, could you imagine if the Sixers drafted Tatum? They'd be
Way
a
better.
juggernaut. Because like I don't know if because like would he take? No, he wouldn't take Simmons minutes. They would just play Simmons at the point, I guess, and have Tatum be a like small
They'd be
forward or
starting
whatever.
five. Yeah, it'd just be part
Yeah.
of the starting five.
Well, yeah, he'd be part of the starting five, but they'd just play Simmons at guard, I guess. But yeah, because
Just nuts.
that'd be insane. So it'd be Embiid, Simmons, Tatum, and it literally doesn't fucking matter who else. If they-
Apparently, certain drafts, the best player goes third every time.
Well, it's not even like
God damn, really? Third
Yeah.
is the best spot?
do the Raptors even have a pick in the first round this year?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you didn't pay attention.
I don't
to the
pay
draft
attention to
lottery?
the drafts.
Well,
All I know is that Warriors pick second,
yeah, Warriors pick second.
and then
Which great stuff, you fucking pricks.
was it Washington?
Minnesota picks first.
Oh, the Wolves.
Timberwolves. But
Timberwolves.
this is the interesting thing. I kind of want to talk about this because there's this Slam magazine cover of
Okay.
it's Karl Anthony Towns, Devin Booker, and D'Angelo Russell, and because they have all been friends for like a long time,
Oh, cool.
and they all like it's crazy because they're all in the NBA, and now D'Angelo and Cat both play together for the Timberwolves. So now they're looking at the Suns like, hey, you want the first overall pick and like some role players, trade for Booker.
Oh,
That'd
get all
be-
the boys
Get the-
together.
that would like, I think that would make them a contender, honestly.
That'd be so cool to
Especially if like,
play with all your friends.
well, it's not even that. It's like because Cat can give you 30, and D'Angelo Russell like is a little bit overrated, but he can pour it in. Like he didn't really fit on the Warriors, so I think he fits better on the Timberwolves. And then having him and Booker in the backcourt would just be insane. So like, I don't know. And then like they got a bunch of interesting pieces last year in that like million team trade
Oh yeah.
where they got like
Remember that.
they got like James Johnson and like Hernan Gomez and shit, just like good role players.
It's like,
So
I
like they
couldn't,
have, I feel like they have people that are expendable that they could trade to the Suns, but it's like this draft is kind of shit. So like if they had like, I don't know, well they probably wouldn't trade it if it was like the Zion draft or whatever, but like having the number 1 pick this year is kind of less valuable, obviously less valuable than Devin Booker because he's just fucking balling right now.
Right.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, like when trades like that happen, or like the multi-team trades,
Mhm.
doesn't matter what sport. To me, it just looks like you open up a thing on like a panel on a car or something. It's just a bunch of wires.
yeah, it's
You're just like,
well, it's like
I have no idea what happened. I don't know what just
you
blows my brain out the back. It's
you
just,
you
nope.
walk into a room and like you're down in like a subway and like you walk into what you think is a bathroom, but it's like a civil engineer's office and it has like the city map and how all the
You're like,
transit is
oh
working and shit.
God.
oh what's
I just get on one and off the other. I don't
Yeah.
tell me anything
Don't tell
else, so it'll just confuse me.
don't tell me why this street has an advanced green but this one doesn't, and like explaining why. No, I think I'll just Capella went to the Hawks, okay, cool. And then
Just give me a one-on-one trade, please.
yeah, just give me a 1
So
for
I
1.
can like digest it properly.
Yeah, but that would be, it probably won't happen just because Devin Booker's like a fucking perennial like,
Yeah, he's too good, man.
he's too good. Like who's, I think it's this kid Anthony Edwards is like projected to go number 1. It's like, yeah, is that really worth it for Devin
yeah,
Booker?
probably not, right?
It's like, nah, yeah, we'll just completely restart, even though like we've been trying to, like even though we just went on like an insane run in the bubble and stuff. No, we'll get rid of our best guy.
I never really understand people either trading for picks in the draft or trading like. I guess because like here's what it is, the people trading the pick are getting fleeced.
Do you think so?
Yeah, every time.
Trading for the pick or getting rid of their pick?
If you're getting rid of your pick, you lose.
You think so?
Yes. Because that pick, if you're good at drafting,
Mm-hmm.
has all the potential in the world. I understand not
Yeah.
every time it works out. But, like, what are you doing by getting a guy, like one guy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, that guy's really good. He's established. But what, like, if you're having to rely on that in order to make a good team,
Mm-hmm.
then
I
your
need
team's going to fail.
I need a guy who's good right now.
Why?
Well, it's like
Develop a team.
Well, I think we're kind of spoiled being Raptors fans, just because like we have like Fred VanVleet was undrafted, Boucher was
Well,
like
yeah, we have, like, Masai Ujiri is phenomenal.
Yeah, he's easily the best GM.
He's the best, right? And
It's
then we
either
got
him-
the best coach.
Hey, yeah, Coach of the Year. Do you see how he officially won it? That was cool how they gave it to him,
It was nice.
doing like his little press bullshit. Yeah, congratulations to our friend and yours, Nick Nurse.
But yeah, I guess that's true. But then I you can just look at other organizations and see like what are you doing?
I'm trying to think of like
Oh, if we like people do it all the time too. Like people like sports pundit. Like, I don't even know the word.
analysts or whatever.
Analysts. They'll be like, you know what? This team got this guy. That would fix all that team's problems. It's like, no, it wouldn't.
Nope, sorry.
There's no way it would.
Well, that's like
Oh yes, it would. It would fix this, do that. It's just like you have no idea.
well, that's like this year.
No clue.
It's kind of tough this year because it's such a unique situation. But being like, people were like, oh, now that the Sixers have Horford, they run the East. Like they're the Giannis stoppers. They finally have the answer for Giannis. Where it turns out the fucking Raptors defense system is the answer for Giannis. You just clog the paint and like try to like limit your turnovers, and then just like if Giannis can't drive, his 3 points are shit, and like you're essentially forcing him to pass out of like a triple team, and then like so just get Giannis high turnovers, and then the Bucks allow like the most threes in the league or something, or like one of the
and like
so it's like
we
that's the
have-
formula. Like you're watching Orlando kind of prove like Orlando stripped a game off the Bucks. It's like what? Like obviously Vooch was like pouring it in, but it's like there's a formula to beat this team. It's not.
you already showed your weakness.
Well, it's not. And it's not. Oh, we got Al Horford finally. It's like no, it's fucking 3-point shooting, and like you look at the teams that the Bucks are gonna have to face, like if the Celtics or the Raptors, and then like the Heat too. The Heat are like a new like huge 3-point team. They're
Right.
like they very well like have a real
the Heat are
chance.
are they gonna get a sweep too?
Yeah, because fucking like
That's crazy to me.
like it's just like that fucking like Steph, KD, Clay, Draymond photo, where it's them and then like LeBron, Kyle Korver, and Dellavedova on the other side, where it's like, oh, Jimmy Butler versus T.J. Warren. It's like, yeah, that's not a fucking matchup. T.J. Warren isn't an all-star. They just like had a beef on the court. It's
Right.
like. So that'll probably be another sweep, unfortunately, which is too bad. I like Malcolm Brogdon a lot. I like him on the Pacers, but
I can't. Yeah, I thought the Pacers had a way better chance against them,
yeah, just because I think
proving themselves. I guess.
yeah, I think I didn't take the Heat very seriously. We really
shit.
we fucked up our
I know,
predictions so bad.
It sucks.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. That's why we're doing this for free, baby.
Yeah,
The
that's why
people-
that's why we didn't bet on this because
Yeah,
we would have
well,
lost money.
the people on television that get paid to do this, they can have the intelligent take.
Oh, look at us, we're smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, blow me.
Yeah, I used to play, and now I make just as much money talking to my friend on TV.
I hate to do this again, but like, you know how you said the Magic kind of showed the Bucks' weakness.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like Montreal Canadiens did that to the Flyers.
Yeah, great.
So now, like the Islanders have this like
yeah,
they looked and went, oh, totally beatable,
yeah,
totally
absolutely.
beatable.
Yeah, there's definitely no NBA comp.
I can't think
comparison
of
you coulda
anything. I
made.
suck. I'm sorry.
Where like maybe like the Blazers beat like a good team like the Lakers. We just talked about it. Maybe something like that.
Oh yeah, that's another really good example
Yeah.
where the Lakers are totally beatable.
That's the it's
I want Raptors to play. Oh my
the
god,
Lakers.
Raptors are, but like I think honestly,
hmm
the Celtics might be the toughest team to get by, and we have to play them in the next fucking round.
That's the thing. I heard an interesting thing where it's like, oh, the second round is always the most interesting.
It's always the best teams playing each other in the second round.
Isn't that fucked?
in every sport?
Every sport, yeah.
It's like,
it's
what the fuck?
It's like, oh yeah, because what's next? It'll be Bucks, Heat, Raptors, Celtics. That's two incredible
what the-
series. And then
the heck?
then in the West is kind of more
Bucks,
wide
Heat.
open. Yeah, Bucks, Heat is the next
Really?
because the Heat play the Pacers, and if they sweep the Pacers and the Bucks beat the Magic,
Oh man.
they're
Okay.
next
Yep.
up.
Okay.
But like in the West, it's
Brain
like
doesn't work.
I think it's more wide open in the West. Weirdly, because it'll probably be Rockets, Lakers, and then either Clippers, Mavericks versus the Jazz. What do you think of that?
Sounds good.
Nice.
It'd be
And
what?
that's the end of the
Say it again.
podcast,
Say it
everybody.
again. Say it again. Say it again.
It's it'll be either Clippers, Mavericks. Looks at his phone again. It'll be
Clippers, Mavericks
versus the Jazz, or Lakers, Blazers versus the Rockets. Which is like, I don't know. Like,
I really want the Blazers. I want the Blazers to take one more game.
yeah,
Then the Lakers can move on because the Lakers are gonna move on.
yeah. You
It's
have
so
to think.
stupid, but they're gonna.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Lakers can just get.
Fucked
They
on
probably
the-
beat the Heat,
what? The Heat.
or not the Heat. Sorry, the Rockets.
Well, that's
Probably
like
beat the Rockets.
the Rockets are structured in a way. The Rockets are winning, and they don't even have Westbrook right now. He's still out with that quad injury. But like with the Rockets, it's like they're doing something different, so it's harder to defend against. That's why they're kind of beating beating up on the Thunder, because like Chris Paul, he plays in a way where he's like, oh, I want the switch, so you're gonna switch the center on me, and then I can kind of work around him. But the Rockets don't have a center. They have a fucking Robert Covington who's 6'6". He's playing center as basically like a
Right.
power forward. So that, like it's just, and I like Mike D'Antoni, the coach for the Rockets, because he like,
no bigs.
well, it's not, it's like how do you,
No 6'6" is fucking big, but like
yeah, it's funny to say like,
no
oh,
7-footers.
he's undersized for the position at 6'7". It's like,
Jesus Christ.
but like yeah, it's just it's so, how do you like make a blueprint against that when it's something that no one does? It's just something completely different, like a team that's structured completely differently. You know what I mean?
right.
It's just like powering up the Megazord against fucking like nothing.
You know what's funny? You watch watch a Raptors game. I see Mark Gasol. It's like if I met him, he would just be a bit taller than me. Like I would just have to look a little bit up, and he wouldn't be that much taller than me.
that's what I think.
Even
Like,
though he's fucking 7 feet tall.
well, it's like
Like, Christ, he would
there's
be
this
way
guy.
bigger than me.
There's this guy that goes to my gym who plays like not amateur basketball, but he plays like in like the whatever the fucking Canadian league is, and he's literally 7 feet tall.
It's
but-
like, oh my God,
But
dude,
really, it's
you're
like
huge.
7 foot even. We're like, so that's what's that? 15 inches taller than we are.
Or
It's only like a 6 foot.
Is that right?
That's only 12.
14 inches taller than us.
What are we? What would you say we are?
We're 5'10".
So you're giving us the.
We're 5'10". We
It's a-
measured ourselves.
it's fun-
We're
oh, yeah.
5'10".
Well, it's like in Scientology, you have to like how they like kind of blackmail you. Is they say like, oh, tell us, you have to get like your darkest secret off your chest, and then you'll like once you've given us that information, we can kind of support you through it. But then they just like blackmail you with it. My thing would be like I'm getting like my whatever the fuck where you hold the 2 prongs and they test your shit, and they're just like, okay, so now tell us your darkest secrets. Like I say I'm 5'10", but I'm really 5'8", and then I like collapse onto the thing like, oh, thank you for letting me get.
You're 5'10".
Yeah, 5'10". But so like that much, but
14 inches.
yeah, like 14 inches. Like really, it's not the height that matters. It's that he's fucking an extra like foot wide essentially, because like
Yeah.
you basically like you're pulling like the diagonal on
Yeah,
Photoshop
exactly.
thing. It's not like because like you go and like stand like, oh, it's like, oh, my head's at his chest, kind of thing.
Right.
And it's but then it like at the same time it's like, how the fuck? So yeah, just play basketball against that guy. It's like, oh no.
I'll just shoot, and it's just gonna hit him in the nose.
Yeah, just
like,
hit him.
oh, whoops.
Well, because that's
Oh,
like
also I have a 4-foot arm. I'm just gonna put that up. So go
Yeah.
ahead.
yeah, like watching
It's just 11 feet. No big deal.
well, yeah, because how like you watch like the Raptors are a good example because they have Boucher. Well, I guess the best example would be Taco, but Boucher, like he's just and Bol, his wingspan is nuts. He looks like
Bobo.
looks like an alien, but just like yeah, you shoot it and then they can reach, like you say, they have like a 10-foot
Without jumping.
vertical reach, and they can just fucking
Without jumping.
swat it away. Yeah, but yeah,
And
that
they just jump up, and it's like, there you go.
that's yeah.
And you
that
got, like,
block.
Boban Marjanovic, who doesn't even jump ever.
Yeah.
He just puts
He's
his
ve-
arm up.
Did you see his interview on Inside the NBA? Where
No.
they interview, he's very like,
He's very goofy guy.
well, he'll be like
Doesn't care about the fact that he's goofy either.
well, I don't know if he'll be like an analyst, just because like
Can't speak.
well, it's not that he can't speak, he just has like an accent, but yeah, like like he'll be in the mix somewhere after his playing career is done, because he's so like an entertainer. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
Celtics complete the sweep.
that's what I was just about to check. Celtics complete the sweep. So
Trying
but-
to check his stats because I want to see how much points Buddy put up.
Embiid or Tatum?
Embiid put up 30.
Yeah, and it
Harris put up 20.
wasn't enough.
And then Tatum. You want to look at Tatum?
They really put in
28. And then Kemba Walker put up 32.
Yeah, so like it's just the
Fuck.
Embiid they spent so much fucking money on Tobias Harris. They should have like, I don't know, I think the move should have been to offload Simmons and get something for him when his value was fucking sky high, keep Jimmy, and then just like try and build around that team, that Embiid, Jimmy, and then who else could you could get so much for Simmons last year. But well, fuck them. To the city of Philadelphia and your basketball team.
See you later.
Fuck off.
Go cry about it.
You stupid. What's a Philadelphia accent?
Philly?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They don't really. Do they
Watch
have
It's Always Sunny.
do they have a regional dialect? Oh, I want a cheesesteak with. That means with cheese, right?
What?
Haven't you seen that? Where it's like
No.
two competing Philly cheesesteak shops, and they're both fucking. So yeah, we're assholes. Piece of shit. Hey, I would like hurry up over. Come on. I'm trying to get a fucking cheesesteak
What are
in
you, a
me.
moron?
It's just like
Order.
basically just like a Boston accent.
No, I would just Charlie Day, just talk like him. That's the accent.
Yeah, just spazzing out.
Ah!
Yeah, this is what everyone from Philly sounds like.
This is a Philadelphia accent.
This is what I'm trying to think of any joke from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but I cannot. Nah, this is the most dead air ever on the podcast. Yeah,
There's a bunch of funny jokes.
Yeah, well, we
like the beeping in the. Have you seen that? Or
yeah,
like the constant beep.
Do a beep into the microphone. That'd be
Well,
really
I'm not gonna
funny.
do a beep, but like it's beeping, right? And it's constantly doing it. He's like, I can't remember how he says it, but he's like, you don't notice that? He's like,
Yeah.
newsflash, asshole.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess my favorite Always Sunny line is when he goes and revisits his old fraternity, and they like taser him on the balls, and he's like, "Yeah, they're idiots." There's a bunch of-" Like he starts screaming like frantically about how they're idiots.
That's pretty funny.
That's the bit I like the most.
What do you got in your trunk there, man? What?
Oh yeah.
These are my tools.
It's like a bunch of bondage stuff, man. When you,
Huh? Yeah.
he's like taken back.
I like being tied up.
I like binding. I like to be
binding people-
bound.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's check out. Turn this podcast the fuck off and go watch every episode of It's Always Sunny in
It's
Philadelphia.
only 15 or 16 seasons.
Is it?
There's like a
Jesus
ton of
Christ!
seasons,
I don't
dude.
know. I thought it was like 10 maybe.
Yeah, go fuck off for about 70 hours.
70 straight hours.
Then come back.
Yeah, or no, way more than that. Was it 10 episodes a season?
It's only 20-minute episodes.
Yeah, oh yeah, so that's only 200 minutes. Yeah, you're right. 200 minutes times 14. Let's do some math.
Okay.
This is the wait, don't tell. This is that fucking trivia podcast.
Wait, don't tell me.
No,
I can figure it out.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm
an idiot.
Well, that's like I saw. This isn't basketball related. I saw a review for Christopher Nolan's new movie that was meant to come out, Tenet.
Right?
The one review is like,
oh, you're sucking the bullet back.
Tenet is a humorless diatribe that Nolan attempts to turn into drama. It's like, yeah, I kind of want to just have every movie be like funny and like goofy in action, and I want Robert Downey Jr. to be in it, and then like
yeah, exactly.
and then the Millennium Falcon flies through, and it's like, yeah, stuff can.
And they play Mr. Blue Sky by Electric Light Orchestra over
Oh,
top of it.
oh, wait, hang on. Ground Control to Major Tom. Yeah, I'm thinking that's epic. Don't give a fuck about David Bowie.
It's about 47 hours.
47 hours. Yeah, so pause this and then watch all of It Sunny in Philadelphia.
Only 47 hours.
And it's only 47 hours.
How much time are you gonna need to make that cake?
Oh,
I don't know, like
Cake Boss.
7 hours. Oh, I need 8 hours.
Yeah, just to force any kind of drama
Hilarious.
into the show.
What was that from?
Comedy Bang Bang.
Comedy Bang Bang.
You can
God,
just-
that's funny.
You can just say it. You don't have to be like,
I couldn't remember what it was. Couldn't remember if it was that or if it was
yeah, just
Nick Kroll show.
just pretend that you thought of it. Just pretend that we're funny instead of just repeating shit that we saw on
Can't
TV.
can't
Five-
just steal everything we say.
Dude, no one is listening. Now's
Yeah,
the
that's
time.
true.
Now's the time to do it.
Guess we can just say whatever we want.
Yeah, that's like, well, that's not even picking up. But that's like, because we were talking about the Sixer series and stuff. That kind of makes me think of like how there's black people and there's. I'm just kidding. He's doing a Chris Rock bit.
Black people.
Yeah.
And there's
Well, the best version of that I've seen, like the parody of it, is on Futurama, when they're like, how come everybody under the red sun walk like this? And then everyone under the yellow sun walk like this. It's like that's perfect. Yeah, do the noises. I can just say the joke.
The best
I
parody
think this
of that.
podcast would be better if it was just me.
The best parody of that is Michael Scott doing the joke.
Yeah,
That's funny.
You want to know something though? Fuck The Office, dude.
Oh, great show.
The show sucks my cock. Fuck it.
Nope, good.
It's like no, actually it's good because
That was your argument the other day.
Jim, look at the camera and Creed is weird.
Okay, so just say anything. Just say an opinion of any kind.
I'm a anti-abortion.
Oh, nope.
Pro-abortion.
Now what?
Or wait, I
Nope.
said the wrong thing. Fuck. Damn it. No, well. I played myself before you could play me. But, what was I? Fuck, there was something I wanted to talk about that was, going on in the NBA.
Some sort of basketball related thing.
I think the biggest thing I wanted to talk about was because it's Kobe's birthday today. But
That's good.
But yeah, we already got that out of the way. But, what do you think, going forward now that the Celtics are confirmed to be going through? What do you think?
I just really hope that the Raptors can
Kind of compete with it?
take them out.
Well, it's a funny thing is Gordon Hayward's he's out for he seriously sprained his thumb, but he basically if they make it to the finals, he'll play in the finals.
Right.
That's how long he's gonna be out. But he was balling so hard, he was playing really well, but it's because he wanted to get the chip to get the presidential visit, so he can visit Trump. He'd be the only one of the Celtics that goes.
Hey, how are you?
Mr. Trump, it is an honor.
Is there anyone else? Nah.
Where are your beautiful black friends?
Absolutely not.
No, it's just me and then one of the equipment managers.
Hey.
Well, because I remember, what was it? Who won the cup last year? The Blues?
Yep.
Where only a few of them went because they're
maybe 6 of them.
But who was it? Someone was like, well, it is the president. No matter, I respect the office.
It doesn't fucking matter, man.
Yeah.
If you don't like a person, it's just we're gonna go to this party. I know that person you
hosted by this person.
Absolutely hate is there, but whatever, just go. It's
but
a party. I can't.
But it's not really a party. It's just
oh yeah, it's real life.
Hey,
unfortunately.
Well, no, it's hey, we're going to meet the president. Oh, I didn't vote for him or agree with him, so
I don't like him at all.
That's I was trying to think of someone was saying something about how basketball, or because Donovan Mitchell is very vocal about Black Lives Matter and stuff on his Twitter.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And it's constantly just people I don't care. Talk about basketball. It's you don't.
I'm allowed to have a bit of an opinion, guy.
Well, it's not that. It's what we have to do is we just have to understand that people disagree with us. It's yeah, but the point of having an opinion is that you have it. It's not that you're you're just gonna
break.
Well, I do understand that, but I disagree. It's yeah, you can do that, but
that's okay.
But it's it's just this weird thing where it's no, you have to respect that I'm disagreeing and understand it. It's this one time Janelle Monáe, she has a song called Young, Black, and Beautiful, I think it's called. Don't remember the name. But there's a guy on Twitter that's what if this was called Young, White, and Beautiful? People would be really mad. Oh, just how that's you. You're doing
right now.
You're doing it right now, in fact.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, of course, just say what you think and then just be yeah, fuck them. I want the hat that LeBron has. I don't know, a lot of them wearing. It's Make America, and then it's crossed out Great Again, and then it says arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. It's a good hat.
Oh, jeez.
It's 'cause
yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool if we just didn't live in or I guess we don't have to deal with it, but if America wasn't just a complete failed state and everything is just
brutal. Why do you think
at least we get to
they're yeah, we're gonna go ahead and say that Toronto Blue Jays can't play in Canada because we don't want anybody from the U.S. coming into Canada like that.
Just kind of.
So just kind of just go to
Buffalo.
Just go into Canada. Just get out of here.
Yeah. Well, it's because
just leave us alone, please.
It's good. At least there's basketball to distract us from the world fucking crumbling around.
Oh my God. I think, like I said, here in Canada, we are starting to see things normalizing a little bit.
How do you mean? Oh, like getting
Like you can go to
with
like the
pandemic.
mall. You can go out to dinner.
You can eat
outside.
in a restaurant now.
You can go to a restaurant. Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's like I listen to like like Chapo. They're like centered in New York, and they're like, yeah, I can't go to the gym. I can't go to a restaurant. It's
yeah,
like,
we're starting to heal. Like we're seeing the wound heal. And
it's interesting to like we live like 2 hours from the border, and so it's
we
like
live pretty close. Yeah.
so it's like 2 hours away is just fucked. It's insane to
It's
think
like,
of. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like that. Like you're on an airplane, you look out and the wing is on fire, so you just like pull the shade
I'm
down.
just not gonna look at that.
I'm just gonna. But Clippers are up 13-7 halfway through the first in the Mavericks game. What do you think of such a thing?
I wish I was watching it right now.
I was thinking like, you know what? Maybe we could put it on in the background.
But we couldn't. We just look at it.
There's no fucking way.
And we have to use the laptop we're using now to do it.
Yeah. So I'm just sitting. I'm sitting even closer to the TV than I would be because the laptop is plugged into it. But I think. What do you think of like? Because we already did like the awards and stuff.
Sure.
Well, because I'm trying to. I think the main thing that I was gonna want to talk about was the Timberwolves getting the first overall pick, but you're just like, oh, I don't care. So that's
what? No. Okay. No. What do you think? Okay. Here's something else we can talk about. What do you think about how the Raptors roster will be affected if they get put out in the next round compared to if they make it to the finals?
I think like, because who would, if they were to get put out by the Celtics, who do you think would leave?
Exactly. That's what I'm asking you.
I think honestly,
my brain sucks.
I really think Lowry will end his career in Philly just because that's where he's from.
Right.
You can send the man home. He can go. But that's the thing. It's like, is next year gonna be like a bubble situation again? Like, is there gonna be home and away games?
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
'Cause that's the thing. It's like
no clue.
Oh, Anthony Davis is gonna go play for the Bulls, so he's gonna just stay in that hotel. That way, like being on a different team, like kind of doesn't matter in the pandemic because you don't have home court. You don't have like, oh, we have a tougher travel schedule, or like going.
All you have is the prospect to possibly win or lose.
Yeah. We're going to Denver. It's kind of tough. Like the altitude kind of fucks with people going into Denver and like that kind of shit. But now it's like, oh no, we all stay at a resort and do this for another however the fuck long. But
forever.
We just do it forever, baby. Coronavirus saying, hey, forget about it. Not going anywhere, baby.
Hey, forget
I guess a good thing we can talk about is the Nuggets Jazz series. That one has shocked me.
How close it is?
No, it's not close at all. The first game.
They only won by 37 that one game.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what
no
the
deal.
fuck happened? I think it was just Jokic and Jamal Murray were in double figures, and that's it. Everyone else had like between like 4 and 8, and which is like I feel like I hate that like basketball has made me think this way, but it's like, oh, imagine if Jokic played for like the Rockets or like, you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean.
It's like, oh, imagine if he didn't play in Denver. But what do you got going on your phone?
I'm just looking at scores.
Nice. What we got?
13-7, like you said.
13-7 still.
Seeing how much Buddy got, like Leonard he has 4 and someone else has 4.
Yeah.
It's not really indicative of how much he's gonna have the rest of the game.
Yeah.
That stupid 36 minute or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, per 36.
It's like
stat.
What the fuck is like? That's meaningless to me.
Yeah. Well,
meaningless.
Yeah. That's some of the stats in basketball.
He plays 10 minutes a game, but
if he
pushed him more, it's like no, he wouldn't.
That doesn't make sense.
True.
I'd say, well, I have $1,000. Right, I make this much at my job, and I can afford my bills. But if I were to multiply that by like 1 million, I could really pay my bills. Like, you know, it's just it doesn't make any sense. But what do you think of the Clippers Mavs series? Talk about that a little bit. Did you see the ejection on KP the other day on Porzingis?
Yeah, like what?
That was
so weak.
Honestly, I think the Mavericks could be 2-0 if he doesn't get ejected in that game.
Because it's like what?
Well, he's such a difference maker, and it's like a guy's charging. Who was he like scrapping with? Was it
just he barely pushed him?
Well, was it? It was Doncic that was kind of.
Doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, or like maybe
it was
been
like the.
It was like
lowest guy in his roster,
Seth Curry or someone.
Star, doesn't matter.
Yeah, he steps in and doesn't even really shove him, just kind of like gets in his way, like
pushes him in the shoulder barely,
puts his body into him, and he gets it's like, come on, man. I think
that's your second, so see you later.
That's your second tech, so you're out of the game.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, okay. I guess you just don't want this game to be entertaining. I guess he has like the ref has a fucking earpiece in with Adam Silver, and he's like, okay, we didn't get the Pelicans in, so we have to have it be Clippers Lakers.
Guy shoving a wad of bills into his front pocket. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're out of this game.
Yeah,
Get out of
You're out
here.
of here. And then the fucking Latvian mob is on the sideline somehow.
You will pay.
Well, because isn't that where KP is or whatever? But
I don't fucking know.
Hilariously, we'll talk a bit more draft. This one's just all over the place. But talk a bit more draft. The Knicks got the 8th pick, and
That makes sense. That's
so-
the worst team in the league perennially.
yeah.
You pick an 8th.
Well,
Oh,
it's like,
fuck.
okay, well,
Woohoo.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna tank the lottery to get good,
Yeah.
to get good karma for next lottery.
You
and-
just wait.
Well, because they had the Ewing was number 1, and then Porzingis was number 1, and and then they fucking traded him, and it's so funny because they traded for, I think it was Wesley Johnson, DeAndre Jordan, and Dennis Smith Jr.
See?
And then DSJ is the only one that plays for the Knicks still.
See how that didn't work?
Yeah.
You traded
Oh,
your,
yeah.
your pick, and it fucked you.
Well, there wasn't even picks. There's 3 players for Porzingis and Trey Burke, I think. And then I forget.
Did
Oh,
they
and
just
Tim
have
Hardaway.
Porzingis, though? Did they just get him?
No, I think it was 3 for 3
But did they even, how long did he play?
for the Knicks.
Yeah. Did you even play one game with him?
No, he played. What the fuck? Watched him tear his shit for the Knicks.
Oh, yeah, I remember
That's
that.
Porzingis. What the fuck? He's
I
played,
totally remember that.
played for the Knicks for like 5-6 years, I think. He played for the Knicks for a while.
Shit. Okay, sorry.
But they had the calling of the alt-right, all-white super team in Dallas was calling him. So they had to all get their
Hilarious.
sharpest possible haircuts and then head down to
Yeah,
Dallas, baby.
I hate that now, but
What?
it's fine for
Having a sharp haircut?
having short hair. It just looks
That's-
so brutal.
Yeah, I literally just look like a fucking Charlottesville tiki torch Nazi guy when I have my short hair.
Yeah, it's like, ugh.
Oh no. What am I doing? My head is humongous. The fuck?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Look like a
You
cartoon.
should either have long hair
Yeah.
or shaved head.
Yeah, so you either look normal or like a skinhead.
I think with a shaved head, you look good.
Yeah, you say that you've been on that. You've been saying that.
Yep.
I would look like a fucking psycho if I
You
had a
look
shaved head.
great.
No, I wouldn't. Dude, I have
If
such
you would.
I have
Your
such-
head is big, so that it's good. Like, we have a big head, it's
I
fine.
have such thick eyebrows, man.
Yeah.
How about let's both
Your face is framed.
let's both shave our heads
I
then.
can't do it, man.
That's what I thought.
I've been growing my hair too long.
What? My hair's way longer than yours.
No, I've been growing it out for a very long time.
Yeah. My hair grows quick. That's the thing. So I could shave my head and then like by next year have like this long of hair again.
I'd be like, what? Fuck you.
What the hell? What happened?
It takes me like months to get
Months and months.
anything.
Yeah, you should start using castor oil. I keep getting ads for that on Instagram. It says it like
Castor oil, yeah, that's pretty good.
castor
What
oil.
do you use 10W30 or
Yeah, tend to you put that in your beard. But yeah, do you want to do
just normal?
let's see, this is fine. Do you want to do
I don't know.
heat on the feet?
Sure, man. Sure.
Have you watched do you have any picks for the best shoes?
Heat on the feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just keep seeing those black and white Zoom Freak ones. Or black and yellow, rather.
Black and yellow?
Yeah.
Oh, the Bruce Lee Rip Zoom Freak ones. Interesting.
Sweet.
We can't get. Didn't we already do that? Give it to someone.
No.
Oh, what about those black, pink, and gray Westbrook 3s that we saw earlier
Oh, today?
in life? Oh no, like yeah, we can just talk about good. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah,
fuck it, man.
those why nots are sweet.
Yeah, I don't know what there's probably like a name for them. And also your Zoom Freak ones, like the roses colorway, like the white and gold ones.
Yeah.
Those are very nice. I like when I was thinking about that the other day where I'm like, yeah, let's do a segment where we just describe a thing that like
Yeah, no one can see this.
no one can see this. But imagine a white and gold shoe. That would look pretty good, right?
You like that? You like that?
What would you think of such a thing? But I think my pick is gonna. This is
It's gonna blow my mind.
well, this is just me. This is not endorsed by Matt. It goes to the Kobe Proto 5.
Can
big-
you show it to me?
Big day. It's no, you don't get to see it. You didn't.
yeah?
You weren't thinking of.
I have a phone.
You don't have the Mamba mentality like I do.
Ha.
Thinking about our dear friend, dearly departed Kobe
So
Bryant.
just released today?
Yeah, I remember the day that I guess we can talk about. We'll go out on this. No, not just released today. Actually, they're
Movie,
re-releasing a lot of them.
Proto,
I think that actually, what's the 23rd?
Five.
Yeah, it is the 23rd. They actually did release today, but they're releasing
What colorway?
big game, or I think it's like the black. The one is like
Oh, the black and big stage.
big stage, or not big game,
Whoa.
but yeah, because I think
black and gold.
black and gold, baby. I love gold, right? Gold member.
I love gold.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. That's the guy. But,
2835.
But I think because they're gonna be sold out, but I want the Lakers ones because they're releasing the Lakers colorway tomorrow, and then the
God, those ones are
the EYBL, the forest green ones. Have you seen those ones?
These the ones you're talking about, the big stage ones, are so sweet.
Yeah. But I remember we'll close out on this because we've been going for like 45. This has just been a kind of a goofball one. But like I remember I was at work when the news broke that Kobe had passed away, and like this those are the Lakers ones. There's no fucking way you're gonna be able to get your hands on those. You're gonna have to pay like $3,000 to get those.
I'll pass.
Well, like I'll try and get them for retail tomorrow at 10 a.m. on the website, but
Not gonna happen.
it's not gonna happen. But what if it did? What if
What
holy
if I got them for like $150?
order confirmed? Well, huh? Start crying. But yeah, I remember being at work and people like were coming up to me and like apologizing like it was like a family member.
Sorry about the bad news today.
Well, because like this girl comes, she's like, "Did you hear about Kobe?" I'm like, "Yeah, what? What are you talking about?" She's like, "He died," and I'm like, I was literally like devastated. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna go home because I'm
on break.
extremely upset." And then like everyone from work can be like, "That's crazy, man." Like I'm
I
really.
have to go poop now.
It's like, oh, what? Oh, yeah, coming. Sorry, someone's calling me, and then I just leave, go home. So there's one time, this is unrelated, but there's this girl at my work. She would like sparingly show up for shifts, and then one shift I saw her just run out of the store, and that was the last time I saw her. Yeah,
Crazy.
isn't that funny?
What the fuck?
I was just like, it's because like
See you later, guys.
she didn't say anything and just ran out of the store. I'm like, that was kind of weird.
Don't you have like brutal anxiety? Of stuff?
I don't. It's like, yeah, you don't want to speculate. It's funnier to just think she ran out of the store because she's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm out of here.
I'm not pooping
Fuck
here.
this
I'm
shit.
pooping at home.
Oh yeah, I have to take a shit. I'm going home. Oh wait, I left the oven on. She was thinking. That's pretty funny, right?
Oh crap!
Oh crow! Oh holy crow! Yeah.
I gotta run.
Do you have any final thoughts on the NBA? Everything that's going on today?
Let's go Rap Celtics. Awesome.
Well, that's the thing where
Let's go Clippers. Clippers Lakers in the last round.
So
Fuck it.
This is your conference final predictions?
Yeah, conference final. So let's just go. I hope the Raptors can get past the Celtics, and then they'll play the Bucks. Almost definitely.
I could see the Heat making it tough on them, just because they're such a good 3-point. Like the Bucks give up so much 3-pointers. Like they just shoot it, and then
you know what? Jimmy Butler would get a lot of respect.
For taking down the Bucks.
Yep, that'd be huge for him.
Yeah,
huge.
Because I feel like no matter, it's kind of like fuck. Who was I talking? Oh, like Drake. That song Forever came out when I was in high school, and since then he's been like a #1 artist, but I still don't think he's like respected. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Isn't that
no one
stupid?
sees him and is like, oh yeah, Drake's the GOAT. It's like, no, what the fuck? Ew, what the? Yeah.
It's kind of wimpy and pathetic.
That's what I think about, kind of like with Jimmy Butler, but not like wimpy because he's like a fucking dog. But I just think he doesn't get the respect that he did. Like, literally from me, I was like, oh yeah, the Pacers will probably win in 5.
Doesn't have any win. He doesn't have any postseason.
Doesn't have a chip.
Accolades yet.
Doesn't have a ring. That's kind of the shitty thing, is that how highly touted rings are in the NBA. Because like
it's the best you can do. Like,
yeah. Well, but like you look at like Patrick Ewing never won one, and he's like a fucking legend. But then it's like, oh, no rings. So it's like, and like Charles Barkley too. They always fuck with him on inside the NBA. Well, because it played with Jordan.
Kept getting fucked by Jordan.
The fuck was he supposed to do? But yeah, I don't know, man. It's yeah, maybe Jimmy will get one. Maybe the Raptors will get another one. Just please God, don't let it be the Celtics. That's all I care about. I think I'm still going. I'm still going Raptors Rockets for my final though. I think it'll be Rockets. Because honestly, damn, that would be pretty sick if the Blazers and Rockets moved on. Because Dame has so much fucking.
Hey man, Blazers. I love them.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I like when I in the the pre postseason thing. I was watching them. I was like, oh my god, this team.
They're so fun to watch. Yeah.
Nurkic, McCollum.
Yeah.
Like,
I would love Hassan Whiteside on the Raptors.
This is an amazing, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, beating the Lakers. Sorry, boys.
It's like we said, you're not beating AD. That's
not
what it is.
beating AD and LeBron. Like you're not doing it.
It's such a strong duo. Well, they gave up everything to get it.
They like fucked off for the first half of the game last night, and then they won.
Isn't that just like
come on.
That's the thing. Like you're watching them, and it's like, they kind of played like shit in the lead up to the playoffs. Like, it's like, yeah, but yeah, they're gonna.
There's one like click.
Yeah, they're gonna do it. But yeah, I don't know. For my conference finals, I think it's gonna be obviously Raptors Bucks or Raptors Heat. Yeah, and then Lakers Clippers would be
that would be the best thing, right?
You would love to see it, the Battle of LA. But
I would want to see
playoff P.
No, Leonard just fucking go off on him and destroy them.
You'd rather the Clippers.
Oh my God! Wait, much rather. Why would I want the Lakers?
I don't know.
I'm saying the Lakers are gonna win because they're gonna win, but like I'm not rooting for them.
Not like a fan, but like the thing is, like they talk about like, oh, if Kawhi can win with the Lakers, he should be in the conversation for like greatest of all time because he won a chip with 3 different teams. But if LeBron wins with the Lakers, he'll have done the same thing because he won with the Heat, the Cavs, and the Lakers.
Yeah, I saw a thing. It was like, oh, LeBron's legacy is on the line.
No, not really.
Like, are you sure about that?
I think he's still just gonna be respected for.
Come on.
Yeah, but
like you're not getting compared to fucking Michael Jordan for no reason.
Yeah, they're not. That's the thing. It's like, why would they be? Yeah.
Why would anyone say that?
Why would it
wasn't somewhat?
If it wasn't a conversation, why would it? Why would people be talking?
Yeah, it's like you're dumb.
Yeah, you're a dumbass fuck. You know that, but damn, I always try to end it on a fun one, but what do you want to? What do you want to end on today? Basketball, but it's a cake. Or no, fuck.
Basketball.
But what do you think? Like, how much training do you think you would have to do to be able to dunk? Do you think you could ever dunk?
No.
I'm
not athletic at all, so
I can grab rim.
I can bowl.
Yeah, bowling. Huge
I can do
shout
the thing
out
that
to
people that have 300 pounds plus can do. I can do that.
I can do the thing that like is basically
walking and dropping something.
It's like it's us and like chess players are on the same like.
Poker's a sport.
Well, it's okay, my thing like this will be divisive, but calling like esports sports, fuck off. What do you like? Have you seen that like clip of who Ninja is, right?
Yep.
Where he's like saying it's just a game. Would you say it's just a game to LeBron James? Oh no, I wouldn't, because he's a professional athlete and you're a fucking sicko who plays on his computer all day.
It's what it is you worked on one skill,
mm-hmm.
like your reaction time is unbelievable.
Yeah.
When you're in esports, right? So your reaction time is great.
Yeah.
Nothing else though. You can't run quickly. You can't.
Yeah.
Nothing physically about you other than your reaction time.
Yeah.
Is being worked on.
Well, it's like I guess like baseball players need reaction time too, but
like,
then they have the tool belt of a baseball player, not a fucking guy playing CS:GO or whatever.
Muscle memory too, right?
Yeah.
In your hands, but like.
Well, because
come on, man.
He had like a tweet. I can't remember what it exactly is because it made me mad. But he's like, there's like football kickers, and like their whole job is to like be a kicker, and then sometimes they just miss. Like, how does that make sense? It's like, bro, you get killed in Fortnite 1 billion times a day. You're supposed to be the best, moron. What the fuck?
Well,
get your fucking blue hair out of here.
You're an idiot. Like, it's just you're making tons of money.
Yeah,
just go fucking make tons of money.
That's what
happy.
That's what it comes down to. Is just like, why does like if you're being paid, why do you care about anything? Why are you
Yeah.
not just enjoying your life?
Just like enjoy doing what you're doing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I get paid to play video games.
It's like
That- That's not enough. I need to.
someone shits on us doing this. It's like, okay,
Yeah, I don't care at all.
so
Yeah,
all right, buddy, thanks.
yeah.
I
Well,
don't give
that's
a fuck. Think I care?
yeah.
He probably okay. Here's the thing though. Here's
He just
why
wants the respect of.
no, but here's why we can't say anything.
hmm.
The level of shit he probably gets is probably insane.
Just for being the video game guy.
Just for like being out there, his face
Yeah.
is out there. People are just like, oh yeah, fuck you, buddy.
Yeah. Well, that's
Just nonstop.
exactly what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, so we're
But
shitting
it's
on
like-
him, but like it's just
You're saying a needlessly like divisive like.
yeah, like it's just like dude.
Esports aren't sports. That's what I'll leave it at. A good fuck. Damn, I had a good story, but I forget it. Oh well, whatever. But this when you're saying like, oh, people will look at this and like shit on us. The one thing that made me think of was one time at work I had to wear the face shield and a mask, and I was wearing it outside, and this like crackhead woman went by on her bike. She's like, "You look like a fucking idiot," and I was like, I was so hurt because she was right. Looked like a
Like,
fucking
yeah,
idiot.
I do look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're right, but I have to do this.
But if I was a millionaire and someone said that, I don't care. Who gives a fuck?
oh yeah, that's true. I guess
It's like, hey, you look stupid. Yeah.
it's
I
just
agree.
like I guess having the amount of money I have, a small price to pay would be people going, "You
Yeah.
suck."
Well, it's like you get to be the best in the world, but sometimes people are gonna call you gay on the internet
And by
Yeah.
sometimes I mean every day,
a billion times every single day.
every day.
And like when you're doing your job as a video game player, that's like
That's why
honest-
you have devs though. There's
Yeah.
people in there that are just like, what's
see.
it called?
Well, no, I'm not mean. I don't even mean like on your Twitch stream moderators. You mean?
yeah,
I mean
moderators.
like in the game you're playing.
oh yeah, it's
Like,
just
oh, they see Ninja and they're like, oh, hey, pussy, and then they're like targeting him. But that's the same. Oh, this
but he's
sucks.
so
I
good.
was about to draw the comparison to be like, oh, that's like Giannis. People like prepare like, oh, we're gonna turn it on to play against this guy. But then that would be comparing esports to actual sports. But fuck y'all.
It's the same.
Get your head out the damn video game machine and go shoot some free throws.
Giannis and Ninja are the same thing.
Yep. No, it's
One and the same.
most probably fucked up. Ninja probably makes more money than most
Oh,
NBA
easily,
players.
easily.
Yeah, unfortunately. But that's like I say that, but it's just because I want to be him so bad. It's like if
Oh,
we
man,
could just
give me money to play
if-
video games.
if we could
please.
just turn our lives into we record a podcast twice a week and then on the off days we Twitch stream, I would fucking cream my jeans every fucking day. Just
It's just like,
wake up
okay,
whistling.
Here's our angle.
Yeah.
We're bad at the video games.
I think Super Mega already does
We're
that.
bad.
If you're familiar with them.
Oh yeah, I do know them.
They're very funny.
They're very funny.
Their
yeah,
whole
I do
whole
know
thing
them.
is that the one guy's kind of good and the one guy's kind of shit.
Yeah. See, isn't it entertaining to see me suck at the game?
Well,
And
that's
you
kinda,
watch someone suck at the game, you're like, this sucks.
this is so boring.
This blows. I want to see someone good.
Well, that's why I'm worried about our podcast because it's like, oh, these guys don't really know anything about sports. They just
yeah,
kinda,
we do.
they just kind of say like, oh, my penis is small and I'm gay. That's kind of just the whole joke.
I'm not gay, but
But well,
that first part.
that's the
Damn.
thing. It's like, what happened in my past to make me ironically gay instead of just being comfortably gay with myself? You know what I mean? Just being
Oh,
like,
who says? I can't remember who says it, but it's just like you gotta like find things like in common with each other. Even the most different people, like a gay guy and a homophobe. It's like, you know what? We're both definitely gay.
yeah, very good. Damn. Yeah, that's at the end of the day, yeah, who gives a fuck? Just be nice to people. That's what I'll leave you with. What do you?
Be nice.
Do you have any final thoughts?
Go on to Ninja stream and be like, hey man, you know what? You're a good guy.
Go donate good $1,000 Ninja. Ninja, please God say my name on stream. And then he's like, whoa, $1,000 donation, thanks so much. And then he says, oh, thanks.
Gay.
Yeah, my my name is like it literally is N-word F-word, like not the words. It's
Yeah.
N-word dash F-word.
F-word, yeah.
That's That's my new screen name. Actually, a funny thing. Well, this is what we'll end on. Have you heard of what Parler is?
Nope.
It's essentially Twitter for like conservatives.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh, I'll check this out. Maybe like,
a safe space for conservatives.
yeah, hilarious.
Parler.
That's like, yeah, they flipped the script on us. But the funny thing I did, I'm like, oh, I'll check it out because like people go on there and like troll. So I'm like, oh, maybe it'll be like kind of funny. So I got it for like a couple days, and I made my account Boobs Official. And then
Nice.
that's a pretty good. I'm like, and then that was as far as the joke went. And then you just read it, and it's just a bunch of people being like, yeah, it makes me feel gross when people are gay. It's like, oh, this isn't really, this isn't that funny.
Shit. Okay, well.
Oh, you're not even kind of joking. You're
in it.
Yeah, you're taking this. That's the crazy thing is that there's just people that live like that. It's just like, yeah, okay, I guess they can. Hopefully, I never encounter you in real life.
All right, let's watch some basketball.
Let's put on the fucking game, baby. Enjoy. Comment below if you're watching some freaking sports, some basketball with us.
Of course you are.
If you're not, I feel bad for you, baby. What do we got?
Feel bad you don't have what we have.
Yeah, this thing of ours.
I have this gem that I can
that's from The Sopranos.
just rub.
Instead of committing crime, it's watching sports.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't trade it for anything, baby. Alrighty. You want to do send off?
See you later, boys.
See you later, boys, he says. It's actually mostly girls who listen to this, hilariously.
See you later. Really gross. Want to do a really gross one?
See you later.
See you, ladies.
Yeah, ladies is bad. See you later. Have I showed you the MILF Denny's Femboy Hooters joke?
Of course not.
Okay, we'll cut it there then.